All right. You got your paper torn in half. Label one side notes, the other half feedback. One side notes, the other half feedback. Are you two new? Okay, I need to check my roster. All right. As you listen to the speaker, whenever you hear a quote that you like, please write it down on your notes piece of paper. At the age of 13, Kyrie Clark is Kyrie, right?
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Perfect.
All right. Was caught in the crossfire of a shooting in his neighborhood. Fortunately, the bullet only grazed his foot, leaving him with a minor injury. Kyrie also struggled in school, and by the time he was 17, he was expelled for fighting and sent to an alternative school. After graduating high school, his grandmother invited him to live with her and start a new life. Kyrie enrolled in community college and worked a part-time job at a gas station. He eventually graduated from community college and transferred to Bowie State University. Now, at the age of 29, Kyrie has his degree from Bowie State University, works at Costco, has become a real estate investor, has published 4 books about his life experiences, and thrives as a keynote speaker. Today, he is here to share with us some insights and tips about getting through the school year. Please join me in welcoming Kyrie Totek Clark. Clark.
Let's welcome him. I like that. Okay, good. So, good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Terrible. Y'all good? You said terrible.
Terrible.
Y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. How y'all feeling this morning? Oh, terrible. Okay, we're gonna get to that. So listen, you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me this morning. I appreciate that. So today I'm here because I want to get you guys pumped up and motivated for the school year. Trust me, I was in school, elementary, middle school, high school, college. I went through all the phases of school you can go through. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I hated school. School wasn't my thing. It was monotonous, it was boring, the same routine, you see the same people, you seeing the same teaching the same stuff over and over. And to be honest, I felt I had an IEP. I felt that was slow because school never came easy to me like it came for my brothers, my sister, or even the rest of my family members. I always had trouble. I always had to work hard because, I don't know, school just wasn't my thing. And so for me going through those troubles, that kind of encouraged me not to do school. When I was in 6th grade, I used to skip school. I was smoking, I was drinking, and I had good parents before y'all think, like, where your parents was at? I had good parents. I got a lot of whoopings, but I didn't care because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And I was going to do it, nobody was going to stop me. But one day, everything changed. In my neighborhood one day, I just graduated elementary. I just turned 13. A guy pulled the white t-shirt on, ski mask. All you hear is boom, 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 boom. Shots fired everywhere. So on my bike, I love bikes during that time. I still do. So I ride all the way down to the recreation center that I grew up in. Not noticing I've been shot. My friend Ronald punched my foot. He said, "Two-tap, your foot bleeding." Everybody in my neighborhood called me Two-tap. My foot bleeds. So I go into panic. I check my chest. I check my head. I check pretty much everything. And so from that day forward, I knew I had to get my life in order because I wasn't moving right. I was sliding on a slippery slope. I wanted to be in the streets. I wanted to sell drugs and be a rapper because that's all I saw. And school, a lot of my friends dropping out of middle school. You know what I'm saying? So school just wasn't my thing. I could just easily do that. So, but from that day forward, I knew I had to get my life together. So I started to pray. I started not to distance myself from my friends, but at the same time, kind of fall back a little bit. That's what I had to do because I knew that I didn't want to die or even spend the rest of my life in jail. Because a lot of my friends were going to jail. A lot of my friends were getting killed during that time. And I was just so young. So I started to, get my life together, started to pray, started to, distance myself from some of my friends and just get myself together. So now I'm on in middle school, 7th grade. So 7th grade, I get through 7th grade, everything good. Never made good grades from elementary to high school. Never made the honor roll. Always did bad in school. School just never came to me easy, like I said. But I get to 8th grade, I slide right back down that slippery slope. Started smoking, started drinking again, started doing things I had no business doing at a 13-year-old. Stuff that, come on now, a lot of people don't do. So during that time. So one day I'm in class, it's a health ed class, 2nd period. My teacher, I ain't gonna say his name, he had pulled me to the side. He was like, "Kyrie, do you have an IEP?" I'm like, "What? An IEP? What you talking about, man? I ain't slow, ain't nothing wrong with me." So the reason why he asked me that because I had failed this exam twice. In his eyes, it was easy because everybody else was passing it, but I was the only one that wasn't passing it for some reason. So I go to the side, I say, "You know what? I'm gonna prove him wrong. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prove him super wrong." So I'm like, "You know what? Give me that exam again." So I took it, passed it, got everything right. And so he had a look on his face like disbelief because he couldn't believe I did that. And I'm like, you know what? In my head, I'm just smiling, I'm just laughing because I'm like, look, I told you I was gonna do that. So when people say stuff about you or put you down, you just prove them wrong. Man, everything don't have to be angered when somebody say something about you. You know, sometimes in life we let everything somebody say get to us, but we shouldn't even pay that stuff no mind. Because people gonna talk all the time, but you gotta make sure that you rise above it. Because sometimes people just do stuff to you or say stuff to you just to get a reaction. But you gotta be strong mentally and just get through that. Y'all feel me? Okay, y'all feel okay? All right, cool. Yeah. Cool. So now I graduated middle school, now I'm on to high school. So I get to high school, right? You know, I'm at school with all my cousins, so I'm feeling good, you know, I'm showing off. I'm feeling myself, as they say. 9th grade, 10th grade, I went to Woodrow Wilson Senior High School, which is now called Jackson Reed. I get there, all my cousins in there, people from my neighborhood, people I know from other schools out there. 9th, 10th grade, I'm doing good, doing okay, doing enough work just to get by. 11th grade year, that's when I started turning up, as they say, I started cutting up. So me and my cousin, we was fighting, like 10 of us versus like 50 people. Like every day we was fighting to the point like they had enough of us. So 12th grade year, that's when things got really crucial, really bad. So he put me out. All my cousins got to stay, but he put me out because I guess I was the one that was doing the most heavy, but it wasn't true. So I got put out. I had to go to an alternative school. I had to go to Choice. And so I hated that school because you know why? I had to wear a uniform. You had to turn your phone in. You had to be separated from the woman every single day. And I was over there for 3 months doing the same thing. It was just like prison. Matter of fact, they even had a juvenile detention center right behind it. So if you did any fight or anything like that, he was going right there. You know, so that's what I'm like, you know what? I got to make sure I get my life together because I can't come back here. That school stuff and this stuff, I can't be doing it. So I finished 3 months, got out of there, then I went back to my regular high school, Woodrow Wilson Senior High School. So I go back to Wilson, right? Go back to Wilson, then another thing happened. They told me I can't graduate on time. So I called my mom and my grandmother because they worked at American University, which is right there by Wilson, Woodrow Wilson Senior High School. So I get there, so I get back to my school, I call my grandma, Grandma, Mom, come up here right now. So they come up here, they come up there ASAP. Get up there, next thing you know, everything got squared away, I graduated on time. So I graduated on time, now it's time for me to go to college. I don't want to go to school, I had enough of school. School was boring, the same routine. School never came easy to me. It's the same routine over and over and over again. Went to school. So now I'm having this kind of like, I'm not going to say arguing with my grandparents and my mom. I'm like, look, I'm not about to go to school, I'm about to go to trade school. School gonna take forever. I want some money. I want to get my life in order right now. I don't want to do no more school. But when you gotta listen to your grandparents, you gotta listen to your mom. So they convinced me to go to school. Went to school, went to Montgomery College, one of the best community colleges in Maryland. So I did that, right? So now it's time to take the prerequisite exam. So I take the prerequisite exam. The prerequisite exam, for y'all don't know, it's like an exam where they place you on certain levels. So if you don't do good, they'll place you in remedial classes. If you do good, they'll place you in regular college courses. So that's exactly what I did. So I did bad. I told y'all, high school, I didn't get it. So I did extremely bad. So I failed, so I had to take 2 remedial courses, seeing the same teachers Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the same people over and over and over again. So like that song Drake said, I started from the bottom, now I'm here. I said I started from the bottom, now I'm here. That was a powerful song during that time because from that day forward, I knew I had to get my life in order. So I moved from my mom, not to say it wasn't a good environment, but I moved from I say a somewhat decent environment to a great environment. I had to move with my grandmother just to get my life in order. When I moved to grandma's house, hey, you know, there was no playing time. You had to get a job, you had to work, you had to get your education because grandma from the South, and I had an uncle who was an accountant, I had an aunt that was editor, so I had so much success around me, so it was only, you know, made for me to do great. It was set up for me to do great things in life. So I did that. Now it's time for me to pass. You had to take a test to get out those remedial classes. So I did that. Get out those classes, right? Get out those classes. Passed it. I got the highest score in my class. Got the highest score in the whole class. But I knew I was going to do it because I was studying. I was making sure I was going to tutoring. I was seeing all my professors on time. Because this is the first time in my life I'm doing great in school. From elementary to high school, I told y'all I never did good in school. I always got the baddest grades. And I was actually one trying, but I wasn't trying hard, and I wasn't applying myself. My mindset was all messed up. Because even though I was going to school, I was doing the work, I was just doing enough to get by. I really wasn't understanding. I was just doing it, you know. So that's what I did. So now I'm doing good in school. I'm doing phenomenal. Then now it's time for me to graduate community college. And my grandmother passed away. One of my best friends, she passed away. Man, really crushed me to the core. I was in a relationship, me and my girlfriend, that stuff didn't work out. Everything was just going haywire. I even thought about committing suicide. You know, depression is real. Mental health was all messed up. But one day I was laying in my bed and I heard her voice. She was like, Kyrie, man, get yourself together, man. You can't be doing this. And I just got myself together. I graduated from there. Then from there, I pursued more education. I went on to Bowie State University. Went there, got a 4.0 every semester. Every semester. It was just like a cakewalk. I did that, right? So once I did that, now I got my degrees. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this story is because all y'all are great. All y'all got the potential to be great and do great things in life. I don't care what you're going through because this is your situation now. 10 years from now, even 5 years, even next year, not going to be your situation. We go through certain things in life every single day, but you got to understand it's only building you up for success. You know, shortcomings, things you go through in life, it's only going to build you up for success, but you got to believe it. You believe in it? Okay, cool. What about you? You believe in it? Okay, cool. So that's what you got to understand. You got to constantly work hard. What about you? You believe in that? Okay, good. So you got to constantly work hard every single day. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what household you come from, because when it comes down to being successful and doing great things in life, it all depends on you. Nobody can hold you back but yourself. We all come from bad environments. We all come from hard situations. But the thing is, you can overcome those things every single day. Just believe in yourself, one day at a time. You know, y'all in high school now. I remember being in high school, and it goes by so fast. You gotta have a plan. Not only that, you're going to school for your bachelor's degree, your master's degree. Hopefully, y'all go for the master's degree. And when you get your master's degree, you have to have a master's plan with that master's degree so you can be successful in life. And I hear people say college is a scam. College is not a scam. College is only a scam when you end up in debt. Meaning, when you're not doing good from 9th to 12th grade, and you're trying to go to college, you're applying to college, and you're not doing what you got to do, that's when college is a scam, because you're not applying yourself, you're not making those good grades, and then you're going to school for a degree that's not going to pay you no money. And that's what we get in the habit of, taking out all these loans, accumulating all this debt, and then we're like, man, college is a scam, I ain't going to school. But the thing is, you never had a plan. So the earlier you start, the better off you'll be. So from 9th grade to 12th grade, you got to hit the ground running. You got to make sure you maintain that good GPA, those good grades. Because I'm going to tell you like this, at the end of the day, it's not hard at all. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You don't got to be smart, you just got to be disciplined. You got to make sure that you constantly working hard every single day. You got to make sure, hey, I'm going to do this work today. I'm not going to go out unless my work is done. Because school is first, education is first, all that other stuff going to come later. You got to sacrifice now so you have a good life. The earlier you start, the better off you will be. It's that simple. So I did that, I finished school. So now I'm here today. I wrote a couple books, none of that stuff matters. My goal is to make sure y'all be successful. Because the thing is, I came from a harsh environment. I thought I couldn't make it. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. So at the end of the day, all y'all can do it. All y'all will do it. I believe in y'all, but do y'all believe in yourselves? Raise your hand if you believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself? You sure? Oh, don't say it like you ain't raise your hand. You believe in yourself? Oh yeah, okay. Good about you. Okay, what about you? Okay, good. All y'all believe in yourselves. And so I'm gonna ask y'all a couple more questions. Raise your hand if you know you're great. They call it being the GOAT. If you know you're the GOAT, raise your hand. What about y'all back there? Okay. All right, okay. Raise your hand if you know you're gonna do great things in life. Okay. Raise your hand if you know you're gonna do great this school year. You don't know? Why? Oh, you don't know? Okay, but you're gonna do great. I know you're gonna do it. Believe in yourself. You're gonna do it. So we're gonna do 2 activities. The first activity, I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna ask all y'all name, and I'm gonna ask you, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So start with you, young lady. What's your name? Kelly. What do you see yourself in 10 years, Kelly? You want to be a nurse? Let me ask you this. What are you doing right now to become a nurse?
I'm a biomedical.
A biomedical? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Are you doing everything in your power in the sense of looking up what it requires when you go to school?
They already told you that.
Oh, they already tell you that? Okay, cool. Thank you, Miss Kelly. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Who?
Chloe.
Chloe? How you doing, Miss Chloe? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I don't know.
You don't know? Let me ask you this. Why you don't know? Let me make it easy. What's something you always want to do in life from a child? What's something you wanted to always do in life from a child?
I wanted to be a nurse, but then I changed my mind. That's it.
Okay, cool. Look, Miss Chloe, you're going to figure it out. Trust me, you're going to figure it out. You're going to get it together. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Down. Hey, Miss Down. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Miss Down?
I don't really know. I haven't really made my choice yet.
You haven't made your choice yet? But you're going to be great, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. What about you, young brother? What's your name, man? Briston? Okay, Briston, what you want to do in the next 10 years, Briston? Trying to become president? I know you can do it, Briston. Let me ask you this. What you doing now to become president? Where you got to start now? Huh? Okay, you said you start now. You working out? Okay, good, good, good. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Damien? Oh, Damien, Damien. Okay, hey, Damien, so what do you see yourself in 10 years? You already know right now? You're going to get it together. You're going to figure it out. Trust me, trust me. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Not her. Yes, ma'am. What's your name?
Ava.
You said Aisley?
Ava.
Oh, Ava. Okay, okay. What do you see yourself in 10 years, miss?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur? What you want to do?
I want to sell it.
You want to sell here? Okay, I can see that. I can see that. So what you doing now? You selling here now?
I'm about to launch it. I'm getting vendors on right now.
Okay, good. I like that plan. I like that plan. I like that plan. Keep it going. How about you, young lady?
Anything that they do.
I feel you. And what's your name?
Now, Jay.
Najee. Okay, anything that pay good. I appreciate that, Najee. How about you, miss? What's your name?
Now,
Nadia. Okay, y'all twins.
now,
Y'all twins. Okay, okay. Let me ask you this. What do you see yourself in 10 years?
same thing she said.
Okay, okay. Anything that pay good. Okay. How about you, young lady? What's your name? You don't want to say nothing? You nervous? You're going to figure it out. You're going to get it together. You're going to get it together. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Yes, ma'am. Michaela, what do you see yourself in 10 years, Mr. Michaela? Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. How about you? What do you see yourself in 10 years? Yes, ma'am.
Probably working real hard at my new job
Okay.
and planning on to travel with my husband.
Okay, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. How about you, young lady? What's your name?
First, I see myself being in the medical field and then entrepreneur.
I like that. I like that. How about you, young brother? What's your name, man? Now you. Yeah, good. Yes, sir. Say it again? Okay, 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 okay. How about you, young brother? What's your name, man? Hey, Zay, how you doing, Zay? What do you see yourself in 10 years? Okay, good, 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 good. How about you, man? You said you, man. We're going to get to you now. You said you weren't feeling good this morning. What's going on? Tough. How you feel? Terrible. What's going on? You don't want to talk about it? You said it again? Oh, your body feels terrible. Okay, okay. So let me ask you this, though, before you know, what do you see yourself in 10 years? Okay, good, good, good. How about you, young lady? What's your name? You nervous? You said writing? Writing? Let me ask you this. You a good writer? You edit and everything? You starting out? Okay, good, good. I like that. I like that. How about you, young lady? You want me to ask you? Okay.
You will get her first.
Oh, okay, okay. How about you, young lady? What's your name? Shawnee's. Hey, Miss Shawnee's. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In medical school, learning to be a doctor.
Okay, good, good. And let me ask you, are you applying now? Are you doing stuff now? Okay, good, good, good. How about you? You say the best for last, yeah.
Yes, I am Tanika Jackson.
Miss Jackson,
10
okay.
years, I think. About to see what's saying what's stuff. I think I want to be in leadership, but if not, I'll still be sitting over there. But I want to be out front.
Let me ask you this. Are you striving to do that now?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, there are a lot of pros and cons,
Yes,
but
right.
more cons than pros.
Okay. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So look, this, you got something to say? No, I thought she had something to say. I thought you pointed. Okay. So we're gonna do another activity, right? On that sheet of paper, I want you guys to write something you learned or something that you want to start doing now to be successful. You know, I want you guys to write that down. Then once you guys finish doing that, y'all pass me one another. Then I'm gonna call on y'all again. And it's gonna be the same activity, but I just want y'all to read something off of y'all paper and something which y'all learned, right? And also too, when y'all do that, just write your feedback. So if you want to ask me some questions, feel free. So I'm gonna give y'all 10 minutes to do that. Yeah, so basically, so something you learned from my presentation, you know, so you can write on the note side, something you learned on the feedback side, something you want to ask me. Give y'all 10 minutes. Finished? Everybody finished? I still need some time. Alright, so listen, I want y'all to pass the paper to your partner, somebody sit next to you, y'all talk about it amongst each other. So you just pass the paper next to somebody next to you, y'all just switch papers. Yeah, the notes, you gotta talk about it.
You said pass it to somebody.
Yeah, pass it to somebody, y'all can discuss it amongst each other.
Okay.
Y'all nothing to do that?
That's what I'm doing.
Alright, y'all ready to share? Yeah, ready. I'm gonna give y'all one more minute. Alright, y'all good?
Do we share someone else's or we share our own?
Y'all share your own. Y'all, I just want y'all to switch. Time in. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off like backwards. We're gonna come around this way. Yeah, you ain't gotta be nervous, man. It's all good. We all there. Alright, so what's something you learned? Or how you learned?
I learned that
You want to go first? Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Alright.
I learned that you should start working on or towards your goals right now. Something that you want to start working on it right now, preparing for it now.
Yes, ma'am. You ready? How you
And
doing?
then it's gonna be
something I learned is I can do anything I put my mind to it, and all I have to do is pay attention and stay close.
Sit. I like that. I like that. I like that.
So I remember a quote that you said, and it was like, nobody can hold you back but you.
There you go. I like that. I like that. I like that. What about you? You ready?
I learned that even though you have left fail, all you have to do is believe in yourself and do it for life.
There you go. Okay. 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 I like that. How about you, young brother? You fat, yes, sir.
I learned that though school is something you really don't like, you still gotta strive in order to get successful.
Good. Good. How about you, man? Now you. Yeah, you. Yes, sir.
I learned that you go through stuff and you can overcome the change.
Okay. Okay. How about you? Okay. 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 How about you, young man? Now you. Yeah, you.
Everyone has their own problems, and everyone focus
about you?
Well, I learned, like, don't let nothing get in the way when you're working on it.
That's not. How about you? Nah. How about you? That's not. How about you back there?
I learned that you have to apply yourself to be successful.
That's mine. How about you?
I learned that paying attention is key and appreciation is key to being successful.
That's mine. How about you, young lady? That's mine.
I put no matter the circumstances, or the situation, anything in life is possible once you strive and believe in yourself.
That's mine. How about you, young bro? You got enough? You got enough? How about you, young lady?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that it changes your mindset about life.
Okay. You ready? Okay, talk to me.
I learned that you can do anything you put your mind to.
That's mine. How about you now?
Never give up, no matter how long it feels.
Right. I like that. So listen, man, I'm gonna say this before I get up out. I'm gonna leave y'all with this quote. It's so evil to live backwards. If you write down live backwards, it's evil. So you gotta understand that life, you gotta always make sure that you're striving, make sure you hang around good people, good positive influences. Because sometimes not hanging around the right crowd can really put you back. And like I say, the earlier you start, the better off you'll be. So start early, making sure every single day you're working towards your goals. Because the thing is, nobody gonna give you a handout. You gotta go out here and take it. So whatever you want to do, start now. It's simple. It's not hard at all. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I really mean that. So thank you all for having me, man. Appreciate y'all. So this is what I want y'all to do. Y'all don't gotta write y'all name on paper. I just want y'all to pass it to me. I just call our collector.
Notes off the notes or the feedback.
Yeah, the notes and the feedback. Let me ask y'all this. This is another thing too, before I get up out of here. Y'all got any questions y'all want to ask me about me? Talk to me.
It's about like your school, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
basically, like, did you like, there's what kind of plan that you really need to understand what you do.
Yes,
And you
ma'am.
go to tests, like, how you do.
Exactly. So that's the thing about school. I just couldn't never get it. I'm like, man, what's wrong with me? I thought something was wrong with me. So just me being in school, because all my little brother, my sister, all of them, they super smart. But when it came to me, I always had to work super hard. I'm like, man, why can't I just get it like them? But I had to realize sometimes, you know, come with great power comes with great responsibility. And I had a lot of responsibility on me because I'm the oldest of 6. So I had to make sure that, you know, like they say, the plate is always bigger for the oldest person. I had to make sure that I truly understood it. So I'm happy I went through that. Because if I would have got it down, I went to college, I probably would have never had it easy like that. Because high school, elementary, middle school, and high school was easy. I went to college, I tried to take that same approach, which I couldn't do because you have to study in college. And you have to make sure you get your work done on time. If not, it's going to be late, and you're going to get F. It's college, they chew you up and spit you out. It's that simple. You want feedback? Talk to me.
I have a question, but it's not about you, though.
Yes, ma'am.
You think college is essential to success?
I'm going to say this, yes and no, to be honest. It all depends on what you're going to school for. Because nowadays you see a lot of people, they get money, YouTube, so many ways you can get money, but you got to make sure you're doing something. So if you're not going to go to school, get a skill, you know, because we all got something special that we all got something good at. And you go to YouTube with it, you can sell, hey, you can do whatever you set your mind to. So college is essential, yes and no, it all depends on what you want to go to school for. How about you?
He just said.
Oh yeah, I got y'all. Any more questions? Any more feedback? I ain't got to be nervous. It's all good. Y'all good? Cool. I appreciate y'all. I will show you.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see it too? They want to see the scar on my foot, so I'm going to show you. And if she want to see the scar on
She just
my
want to
foot,
see it because she said she was about to ask.
she want to see it. You gotta think about it. I was 13 years old. I'm 29 now. That was 16 years ago. Yeah. Yes, sir. Talk to me. It was like deuce five, no time. So, yeah, that's why I was really down like that.